Hey, oh, I just crunched my chip while waving hello. Hi guys, welcome to my eating show. It's Nikocado, Avocado 2. That's right, for my new viewers. In case you don't know, this is my, ouch, my elbow. I need to stop moving my hands. Nikocado, Avocado 2. So if you haven't realized, click that subscription button, or at least consider it, because I'm here making new videos every single day. Follow my Instagram at Nikocado, Avocado, and if you do, I might just follow you back. I'm actually about to embark on my 31 days of Christmas challenge where I post every single day on this channel. So you're gonna watch me get fat before your eyes. Literally, I'm so excited for that. And I know you are too. So people complain, oh, you're so unhealthy, but listen, I'm doing the good deed for you, okay? I'm giving you pleasure to your eyeballs, to your brain, to your stomach, those of you on diets. I'm willing to get fat for especially the women that are on diets watching me, okay? Okay, so hi, we are about to do Chipotle, yay! My life is... How did my computer turn on by itself? There's a ghost in here. Oh my god. What the hell? Okay, so here I am. Where's my bag of food? Here we go. So, my life is so dramatic. Clearly, my video just turned on by itself. The one from yesterday. My life is so dramatic. You guys, I filmed a Chipotle video this morning. I stuffed myself. I told great stories. I even have notes here of things I want to talk about and entertain you with. I told great stories. I was so hungry and enthusiastic. And then my memory card messed up at the end of it, and it didn't save anything except for the ending because I had to switch memory cards. So the whole first half, well, the majority of it got erased. So just a forewarning, the ending of this video, you're gonna see me have a meltdown. Like, I thought about posting it by itself, but then I thought, no, you guys are too upset with my meltdowns. I do too many. Okay, so I have chips here. I melt down way too much and you guys are so over it, right? So I thought about posting it because it's kind of funny in retrospect. But then again, I seem really spoiled. But then again, no, I was really justified. So that's at the ending. If you want to scroll through and watch my meltdown, you can if you want. I'm basically gonna repeat everything I told this morning. Yes, I had Chipotle for breakfast, literally. Well, I didn't wake up till noon. Here we go. I remember saying this in the old video. Our responsibility is to raise chicken, bucks, the trend. So this is saying that this is no sub-therapeutic antibiotics. So this comes from delicious cows who aren't stuffed with antibiotics. So that's kind of cool to think about, I guess, if you even care. Some people, you tell that stuff to and they're like, I don't care. If it tastes good, that's all I care. Okay, so cheers to my second time eating Chipotle today. I still can't believe that I'm redoing this. It's like deja vu. I get the same stuff too. I had a great thumbnail. This is just water this time. I drank a whole root beer too. Wasted calories. Okay, so actually, the first time around, I got this is a bowl. And it had avocado in it, guacamole. And when I went back this time, look at all that cheese and sour cream. Ooh. When I went back this time, I said, hello, where's your guacamole? Because it wasn't in the tray. They said, Mexico is on strike right now with their avocados. So, Chipotle, nationwide, is out. And I said, oh, that's funny. Oh, I'm sorry to hear, but I came this morning, they had some. She goes, well, I don't know where it came from. I was like, whose guacamole did I eat? Oh my God. The only guacamole I've actually swallowed is Orleans. Okay. So these are the chips left over from last time. Ew, that's kind of disgusting. I don't know. Same thing as last time, cheese quesadilla. Which was really, really good. And only $3, only. All they have is cheese in it, but it's actually really tasty, so. So I'm just gonna redo my thumbnail, I guess. Redo the same. What did I have on this side? Oh, my drink. So let's pour some of the chips out again, just like last time. It's such deja vu, my God. Put my drink here. Oh my God, it's deja vu. And let's do my thumbnail, hold on. Ta-da! So I did my thumbnail, let's begin. I'm actually kind of hungry for this again. Oh, I didn't get a spoon. Oh, I probably have a spoon from the last time. Which bag did I put it in? See, here's the last time. This was literally the time ago. But I did this, I threw the spoon away. It's okay, a fork should be good. Okay, so let's begin the eating show. Can you see me? Hi. Okay. This is nothing but straight up. Oh, there we go. There's the magic under there, too. Ooh. Look at this. Mmm. Oh. Always ask for extra stuff. They don't charge you more. Their job is to put a certain amount in there and hope you don't say anything. I was like, can I have some more white rice, please? And then he put the beans, and I was like, no, the chicken. I was like, can I have a little more chicken? What you can do, too, this is my secret. This is really good. What you can do, depends who's serving it, right? So there's 2 people behind the counter. The first guy, look at all these napkins. The first guy did the meats and the, oops, I just flicked it across. He did the meats and the beans and the rice and all that kind of stuff. And I didn't like the amount of rice he put in, so I asked for more rice. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't like the amount of chicken he puts in either. But I was like, what are the likelihood of him doing 2 and 2 and saying no? So I just let him do that. He passed the bowl down to the girl who's in charge of the veggies. Once the bowl went to her, he was already talking to the customer behind me. Hello, sir, what can I get you? So I said, hi, can you put a little more chicken in there for me? She's like, oh yeah, sure. And then I said, load it up with lots of it. I said, put everything. Spicy sauce. Oh, this is actually more enjoyable, and it's way fuller than the first one I had. I mean, can we just talk about this? I know I'm not eating it, I'm just talking, but I really want you to like look at this and appreciate this. Why is this not like getting darker? There we go. Cheese quesadilla. Look, it's me when I smell. Cheese. Okay. So I have to talk about everything that I talked about today. I'm actually happier now that I'm eating. I'm gonna fold it like a burrito. Look at that. It's actually fun to eat this all over again. I was so mad earlier today. By the way, obviously I got the second card. The second card was fine. The first card. It didn't save anything. It didn't destroy everything that was on there. But what I'm doing tonight and tomorrow, taking everything off that card, never using it again. The customer service that I got from B&H. I really like B&H. It's a photo and video place in the United States. Their headquarters is in New York. I've been to it. It's in Manhattan by 34th Street. Ran by Jewish people, I'm pretty sure. It's like one of the biggest Jewish businesses over there. Great customer service. So I'm going to call them up on Sunday and be like, hi, I'm a return customer. I've got my cameras from you. I've got my memory cards from you. I've gotten so many things from you. Listen, your memory cards, the last ones, 2 of them in a row, busted, costing me $1,000 to fix the last one. I would like my money back. We'll see what they say. Hopefully they're good about it. I mean, it's not like a usual thing, you know? It was very unusual, so... And they should be aware that their product is having defects. Well, not their product, but the people that they're, you know. It's like going to a hardware store. You see lots of brands from different people. And they just sell it. Oh, this is good. I'm happy now, you guys. Okay, so let me go through my list. What did I talk about? I talked about the Macy's Day Parade. Okay, so that happened a couple days ago. We're about to hit December in like, I don't know, 3-4 days. What's today? The 24th. We're about to hit December. Anyways, I didn't watch the Macy's Day Parade because I slept through it because I've been talking to Orlin until like 2 in the morning. Which is good for me because I like to do mukbangs when I first wake up. And if I'm waking up at 7, nothing's open till 11 and then I'm starving. I like to wake up and be like, ooh, it's noon. Time to go out and get food. Plus editing all the thumbnails. I'm doing 2 channels from now until the end of December. So I'm like glued to the computer, editing, doing tags, coming out with descriptions. The thumbnails take a long time. I'm happy now. Oh, remind me, I have to take my vitamins. Not like you could, but let's pretend. Let's pretend that you can, ooh, remind me. So anyways, I'm just up late. Anyways, I slept through the Macy's Day Parade. And I thought, you know, there would be so many people watching. I go on Twitter. Turns out there's like 1 or 2 million people watching it. I'm like, that's it? I thought the whole world watched it. It was a big thing for me growing up. Waking up Christmas morning and watching the Macy's Day Parade. I even went as a child with my cousins back when I was like 7 years old to go see it in New York. Now we got there pretty late. I think we drove from New Jersey. I couldn't see a thing. The crowds, it was huge back then. I think it might have been bigger back in the day. So many people. I remember I went on my cousin's shoulders to see the floats, and I could barely see the floats. That was really sad. I couldn't see it. Like, it's more enjoyable from the TV because you're right there and you can actually see everything. You're not shivering cold. Nowhere to go to the bathroom. I felt that way when I saw Obama's inauguration. I'm glad I did it because I happened to be in D.C. I was going to school there. But, oh, that's good. But I would never do it again. It's always better front row seats at your house on the sofa. I'm glad I asked for extra rice. You want a bite? Here. Here. Beauty bite. Oh my god, no. Don't even, no. She was like out of, ooh, no. Come on, focus, hello. There we go, hi. Look at that. Yeah, I don't like her, I don't support her. I have my reasons. I talked about her in one of my videos already, explaining why, so. No, I don't like people like that. Okay, so. Anyways, I was like, that's not that many people. Mind you, I was on Tosh.0 on Comedy Central, right? Go to Wikipedia, type in Tosh.0, go down to the season 10, look at episode, I forget what episode it is, it's toward the end of the season, Crying Mukbanger. That's my show. Only 500,000 people watched it. You don't have to get a lot of views to be a TV show, apparently. And I don't mean to shade Tosh.0 people. I don't mean to shade the Macy's Day Parade. It seems like TV in general is going down, 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 down. Because we're all here on YouTube. Like, don't underestimate the power of YouTubers. Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star, David Dobrik, Colleen Ballinger. These people are superstars. Jeffree will get more likes and retweets than Kim Kardashian. I hate when people are like, YouTubers, that's not real fame. That's the internet fame. It's like, no. Way more influence. Way more influence. My video reacting to Tosh.0 is about to hit 800,000 views. That's 300,000 more views than the actual episode got. Now that's just the premiere. It probably has more, like counting the repeats. Does it repeat? I don't even know. Oh, what else TV? Anyways, the point I'm bringing this up. I woke up, went through Twitter, learned about the Macy's Day Parade. They had the first lesbian kiss. The first lesbian kiss. Right there on TV. Now, I see two sides to this. I mean, of course you see the people like, wah, 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 wah. And then you see the people saying, yay! And then you have the people who are so liberal, or so, I mean, they could be Republicans too, but they just be like, maybe they're Republican, but they live in California. They're used to gay people. It's not like, oh my god. So they're kind of like, really? Is this front page news? Because all the news things were talking about it. So the three angles. People who love it, people who hate it, people who are so indifferent. They're so used to gay marriage that it doesn't shock them or faze them. They're like, why is this even a headline? So I wanted to say my point of view on this, because I'm gay, obviously. But, yeah, here's my point of view. Now, obviously, I'm gonna disagree with the point of view saying the people who say, why would they subject this into our homes? I don't want to have to explain this to my children. I'm a Christian family. I don't approve of this. Why would they subject us to? Okay, listen. I couldn't even tell that they were lesbians. Like, honestly, I don't mean this in a mean way. I'm not saying one of them look like a man, but it happened so fast. A five-year-old child's gonna watch that, and it's not even gonna be processed in their little tiny brains. They're gonna see people dancing and kissing, just like straight people are doing, and say, oh look, everyone's having a good time. It's not even gonna faze them. It's phasing you, the adult, and you're using your children as an excuse. Now, if the children are 15 years old, I guarantee that's not their first time seeing a gay person. If they have a cell phone, if they're on Facebook, if they watch YouTube, I'm guaranteed they're more okay with it than you, probably. So I don't agree with that. My children, oh poor me. First of all, the children they won't process that. I couldn't even tell it was a woman, and I'm just being honest. One of them. I don't mean this to be mean, it's just like, sometimes it happens so fast, it's like, huh? Secondly, I think everyone should be allowed to believe what they want to believe. Everyone should be allowed to believe what they want to believe in this world. If you want to believe in Christianity, go right ahead. But I can't stand people who use their religion to be nice and to do good, forgive others, let people live their lives, and just worship their Creator. They use that as a reason to say, you aren't allowed to do this. You can't do this with your body. You can't marry this person even if they love you. You aren't allowed to do this. You can't. That's when I'm like, what's the point of having religion if you're a bossy boo? Why do you think religion is the sole reason why 99% of wars and murders and hatred on this planet have taken place? If you add up all the murders, the Crusades, and terrible, terrible stuff. Think of how the United States came to be. Christopher Columbus. They killed off millions of natives because they wouldn't convert to Christianity. What God do you think wants that? And it's not just the Christians. The Muslims do it. Hindus have had a bad history with violence, not as much as the Christians and the Muslims. But it's just, you would think we would learn by now. Like, God, it's 2019 almost. Like, what? You might be Christian watching this TV show, but your neighbor who lives in America, home of free separation of church and state, is atheist or agnostic, or maybe they're Muslim, or maybe they practice Buddhism, or maybe they're just spiritual and they believe in being nice to people and they don't need a person in the sky or a person in the ground or multiple gods to worship. You know, why is it your perspective is all that matters and no one else's? That whole thing just made me so angry. And since when does two people expressing their love for each other affect you, affect your day, affect how you live your life? How the hell is that gonna mess up your day? We see plenty of straight people kissing every single day, and you don't see a peep. Yes, but God says it's man and woman. Well, guess what? Not everyone believes that. At the end of the day, have you spoken to God? I understand you say your prayers, but at the end of the day, you're going off a piece of paper. You're going off indoctrination. You've been indoctrinated. Some people call it brainwashing. Depends who you talk to. I'm being respectful about it and just saying you're going off of a tradition that has been passed down. You don't know for sure what God he or she may want people to do. Remember, the Bible's written when we thought the earth was flat. That the earth was the center of the universe. That women, if they spoke their opinion, shall be stoned. And you want to tell me you're so fixated on the gay people because it says it right here in this sentence, but you're going to ignore everything else? It just makes me really upset. All religions, for that respect. The Muslims, oh my God, I'm telling you. The fact that they're throwing gay people off buildings right now and stoning them makes me very upset. What's the point of being religious? I don't understand. Jewish, all that stuff. And you're talking to someone who went to the Catholic University of America. I studied theology for years. My theology teacher was great. He was from Jamaica. He was black. And he was like, Christianity is all about your interpretation. That's the human phenomenon. You can have 5 people read the same text of literature and all 5 people will have a different takeaway. They're going to conduct themselves in different ways based on that one piece of paper. It's all about interpretation. So anyways, that's how I feel. I mean, what would you expect a gay person to say? Yeah, those darn lesbos. I mean, come on. Now, having said that, I happen to be a person that doesn't like to see anyone making out. They weren't making out, but I don't see anyone kissing on TV. That's just my unique perspective. It's not popular. I don't know why I'm that way. Like when I'm in a restaurant and I look across, you know, the room, everyone's enjoying their dinner, and then you have Bob and Barbara making out on top of each other. That disturbs me. I don't want to see it. It makes me uncomfortable. I see people kissing. Now, it depends what you're watching. If you're watching like adult content, that's for that purpose, right? Adult content. If you're watching a movie when there's like a love scene or sex scene, again, that's a little different. But when we're talking about just out in public, out at the baseball game, shopping, standing in line to get seated by the host at Applebee's, I don't want to see anyone, gay or straight, touching each other, making out, being seductive. I don't want to see. It makes me uncomfortable. So I would prefer that no one does it. But since we are in a world where straight people do it all the time, the gay people should have the right to do it. And excuse me, it's about time. You feel that way? Like me and Orland do not do PDA. Like holding hands, walking down the street. He just feels, well, I kind of feel too. It's no one's business. If people only kept religion and politics in the bedroom, half the world's problems would go away. Like I said, all the murders, all the crusades. You don't believe what I believe, so you either get in my brain and think the same way I do, or I'll kill you. I'll burn you at the stake. You know? I'll throw you off a building if we're in Saudi Arabia. You know, it's like, it's all this stuff. Take out religion and politics. Keep it in your bedroom. Keep your mouth shut, and then the world's a happier place to live. So that was kind of interesting. Well, no. There's lots of people on Twitter saying, I'm Christian. I don't want to be force-fed this. And it's just like, what are you talking about? What does that have to do with being Christian? Oh, that one sentence you choose to follow, but not the others. Do not judge. I guess that one doesn't apply today, huh? You know, it's just, oh, it makes me so angry. It makes people be hateful to other humans in the name of religion. And that's not what religion's for. Gosh, I know I shouldn't be talking about religion while eating. I'm sorry, but hey, it's the topic of the day. I can't believe that that Mexico's protesting. They're having a strike of their avocados. So good. Another thing I want to talk about, speaking of this, breaking news. I'll read it to you. American killed in North Sentinel Island. By the way, the Sentinel Islands are off the coast of India, right in between India and Thailand. So if you know geography, you can picture it. If not, it's the other side of the world. Okay. An American was captured and killed on the North Sentinel Island by one of the last isolated tribes on the planet. They don't know how to get the body out because this tribe has zero immunity and they're going to be exposed to deadly pathogens. Now that sounds like, oh, terrible tribe, how could they? Well, listen to what happened. Talking about, if you don't believe what I believe, I'll convert you and make you believe what I believe. Well, this is what it was. It was an evangelical missionary group. The guy was so devoted to spreading Lord's word that he thought that it was his mission to make people believe what he believes. Now, this island is protected by law. People of any descent, no one is allowed to enter this island. So they better find out who took him there, because he obviously had to get on a boat from India, go to the island or fly there. No, they don't have an airport. Yeah, someone had to boat him all the way there. They better find out who did it and also, you know, hold them to the highest extent of the law as well. Because here's what happened. He wanted to go there to this tribe, indigenous people who probably worship the moon, they worship the plants, they worship the water. They don't drive cars, they don't have electricity, they don't do vaccines, they don't have... It's a primitive... And they have every right to be that way. We have a right to live in the way that we please. And everyone seems to be on board with this story, which always shocks me. It's like, we're so quick to say, let these people live as they want to live on this island, these primitive, secluded, isolated culture. Let them be as they want. Like, everyone's on board that this American deserved to be killed. And I'll get to that in a minute. But everyone's going to be like, wow, lesbians kissing on TV? How dare they? How, I can't be... It's like, it's literally the same concept. Let people be as they want to be. Don't force your views. Don't, you know... That going on TV is not forcing anyone to do anything. No one's being forced to be gay by watching people kiss who happen to be gay. You know what I mean? I can listen to Sarah Palin spew some nonsense every once in a while. Is that converting me to agree with it? No. Watching someone spew nonsense doesn't make me want to be nonsense too. You know what I mean? Watching gay people won't make you want to be gay. It is who you are. So anyways. Yeah. He should not have gone there. He possibly could wipe out one of the last tribes on this earth. Because he felt like converting them to Christianity. Do you think they need that? They have a society, they've been there longer than you. They have their own system. There's many ways to live. Life always finds a way. I mean, I was living in Colombia. There's protected parts in the Amazon that no one is allowed to enter. Because there's primitive tribes living in the Amazon rainforests of Colombia. They're not allowed to touch them, they can't see them. Again, they don't do vaccines. You're just the common cold could wipe them out. They have every right to live their lives and they should be protected. Then it all comes back to let people live as they want to live. Whether allowing gay people to kiss on TV, whether it be tribes on an island. But anyway. He got killed. But his body's there, and they don't know what to do with it. They don't know how to contact them. They don't have a telephone you can call. But if they go to the island to retrieve the body, they'll likely wipe out the island with their pathogens. So it's like this complication. What are they going to do? What are they going to do with the bodies? They're going to throw it into the ocean, the Indian Ocean? The parents of the child seem to be okay with it. I mean, I saw their Instagram post. But there's one key thing. They said that we forgive whoever is said to be responsible for it. And a lot of the response is, you fail to understand that your own son is responsible for his own death. He was warned, it's illegal, he had to get someone private to take him there. That's the choice he made. If you go playing on the train tracks, and the train comes and hit you, that's not the train's fault. You know what I mean? You made the choice to do something you shouldn't have done. What makes people so angry is that it was in the name of converting people to his religion. That's why he was even there. He was a missionary. Is that what they're called? Missionary? Well, that was good. Here's the thing too. Because you're like, Nick, you're probably being hypocritical right now. You're saying, do as you want to do in life. But you're also saying, shame on the Muslims for throwing gays off buildings. Well, they want to do what they want to do. Why does that bother you? Or shame on the people who are getting upset with the lesbians kissing on TV. Why is it? If you aren't a threat to society at large, if you have your own beliefs, but respect those around you, that is what I'm referring to. If your personal beliefs are, I will need to convert you, or I will kill you, or I don't like what you believe, therefore I'm superior, that's when you become a threat to everyone else, and we cannot live in peace, because you will continually be a threat. What a serious conversation. I'm so sorry. No, this was maybe it was the universe that destroyed my card. Say, Nick, don't talk about religion in your video today. But you know what? I'm as real as it gets. If you want to watch a mukbanger not say anything controversial and just say, Today, I pet my dog. Then go watch them, okay? I just, this is a conversation I would have with you if you were my friend and you were sitting across the table from me right now. Like, yeah, let's talk about this. Crazy. So, he deserved what had coming, I think. If you think your life is more important than thousands of people in this community, that's an issue. You may have had good intentions, but at the end of the day, you could not think outside the box and see the error in your ways. Well, you know what I mean? Really hard to have sympathy for someone like that. But that's just, I'm just being real. That's what I think. These are very salty. I'm going to be ballooned tomorrow. Those are very salty. My vitamins. Don't let me forget. Don't let me forget, please. This was good. I'm actually glad I went back. I was so mad. Don't worry, you'll see. I mean, if you're still here. There's a lot of you that have left by now. I swear, I started talking about religion and everyone clicked out. I'm so sorry. I really should just not talk about religion. Well, other than that, life is good. Life is going great. Shout out to B Loves Life. She was Instagramming me. She's so supportive. She even said, I would love to make, she said, I wish I could have been there to make the sauce for you, make it extra special. I don't know what that means. She should put extra hot sauce in there for me. It's nice talking to her. On the plus side, talking about gay people, one of the states, I forget which state, you know, we just had last month, or it was probably still this month, yeah, November. It was the midterms where they elected new senators, new congressmen, new mayors. I'm sorry, governors. Well, everything. It was literally the whole thing. One of them, I forget who, a state elected the first openly bisexual politician. I don't know what level they're at. I don't even remember who. Openly bisexual. It was a man. Democrat. I would love to see an openly gay Republican run and win. That would really make me feel good. You know, the times are changing. Because historically, the Republican Party was the one that always were like, you know, we're the party of family values, aka meaning we follow this one book and no one else's book. It's the Bible. If it doesn't go along with the Bible, we don't accept it, don't promote it. You know, that's why I was very democratic back when I was growing up. Because, you know, the Clintons, Obamas, they pushed for gay rights. And I was like, well, that's what concerns me the most right now when I'm 16 years old. So, you know, I'm democratic. I'm definitely not as... people think I'm super liberal. I'm actually very in between. There's a lot of things I agree with that conservatives talk about. There's a lot of things that... is that focusing on my face? There we go. There's a lot of things that I'm very Republican on. Same with Orland. Orland's even more conservative than me. About different things. This is about to die. Hold on. Excuse me. But that issue alone has been a very hard thing to come to terms with. How do you reconcile supporting a party that historically doesn't support you? You know what I mean? I mean, all these Republican people banning signing to ban transgenders from the military. It's like, that's just, I can't, you know, it bothers me. Why does this affect you? I don't know. But anyway, I think that would be really cool if we have an openly gay or bisexual and happens to win a Republican politician. But this guy was a Democrat, but still, that's, even with Democrats, very hard to people to get on board behind. So that was really good. We also had more women win positions of power. World record. Never this much in the history of the United States. And you have females considering running for president. I mean, it's an amazing time to be alive. Lots of changes, but we still have a long way to go. Because again, you can change the politics, but it doesn't mean you're going to change the minds and the hearts of the people. You know, we might have gay marriage illegal all over the country, but that doesn't mean everyone agrees with it, clearly. Same thing with weed. I think that should be the next step. Get those people out of jail who are sitting and rotting in jail for a decade because of a friggin' plant. When there's rapists and murderers running around, and you're gonna, on taxpayer dollars behalf, stick people who smoke weed in jail for 10 years. Like, I don't want to support that. That's ridiculous. Get them out of there. So that needs to be changed too. But again, if they make an amendment, if that gets taken to the Supreme Court, just like gay marriage was, that's not going to change the opinions, the minds, and the hearts of people. I think that will have more support than the gay thing, because let's face it, a lot of people like to smoke weed on both sides. Okay, well, this was very political. I'm sorry. The first time around, I was not as political, I swear. The first version I made, I was talking about the Macy's Day Parade. I talked more about that, the situation of the American getting killed at that island. Gosh, I feel really bad for the people, the indigenous people. You know? Imagine if he had killed them or hurt them, too. Like what Christopher Columbus did. You know, it's just like, it's very scary what's taking place before you. I mean, I'm just a regular guy. You know, but just to know, like, I went to Hawaii with my parents the other week. Did you know Hawaii was annexed? There are people to this day that live there that believe the United States stole their land. And they're native Hawaiians. Like, that's very uncomfortable for me to just, you know, it's not my fault. I mean, I didn't do it. Like, I'm going as a nice tourist. Hello, I love your house. I love your land. I love Waimea, I love Hamakua, I love Kohala, I love Hilo, I love Kona, I love Mauna Loa, Mauna Kea, I love Kilauea. I mean, I just love the natural beauty. But at the same time, I have to think in my head, wow, these people are probably, some of them are very upset that I'm even here to this day. And that's just, you know what I mean? It's like, you might be just a regular person. You might want to be good to people. And those before you have kind of paved the way on something very dark. And you happen to be living in it. Like slavery. I mean, jeez. It's very embarrassing and sad and worldwide, not just here. I mean, Africans were the first people to have slaves. Which to be honest, I only learned recently. Like, I was raised here in America. They did not teach me that black people had slaves of their own. Black people sold other black people into positions of power in slavery in Africa before they gave the idea to Europeans. They did not teach me that. You know, so you're always continually learning. Yeah, I guess you just have to do the best you can and be a good person. And again, have your beliefs. Stay true to what you think is right. But allow people to be different. That's really a big solution to all the world's problems, I think. Allow people to be different. If they are not threats to society. There you go. Can't say that about ISIS. Can't say that about the Nicaraguan government. You guys hear about the crisis? Oh, it's so sad. It's a tough world out there. But if people think differently than you, but are mindful and considerate, and they pay their taxes, and they're just decent people, then let them be different. So, anyways, this turned into a really political, religious thing. I'm going to say goodbye. I'm not even going to edit this video. Yeah, I'm not going to edit this. So if I said anything I shouldn't have, oh well. I'm just gonna like put this clip together with my other clip that I filmed earlier today, the second part, and you can watch me rant. So go ahead and watch me rant. I know I'm rambling now, but people like long videos, so cheers, here you go. Here's your long video, and I keep hunching. That would have been better to have it like this. I need some potassium. I bought all those avocados down there because potassium helps to get the water weight out, and they're not ripe. And tomorrow I'm going to wake up all this sodium. I need to have some fiber and potassium. I need to figure something out. Especially if I'm filming twice a day for 2 channels. Because I'm also doing Olive Garden. So check that out on the other channel. Make sure you subscribe. This is my second channel. I enjoyed your time. Watch me complain now. Enjoy the meltdown. Okay, bye. Sorry, that memory card says memory card error. God. Don't get this. It's called Lexar 250. I'll read you the card in a minute. The other one broke when I was in Asia, and I had to pay over $1,000 to get that footage back. It's another card by the same brand. It's also having an error. If I lose all that footage on that video, I'm gonna be so angry. I can't, let me get that card right now. I am furious. Seriously, like, I am mad. Do not ever buy this brand. It's called Lexar Professional. Professional, my ASS. This is terrible. Focus. This is disgusting. This has ruined so much of my videos. It has cost me thousands of dollars. I am livid. I was just filming I better find it. If I just filmed my Chipotle video, if it is on that card and I can't get it off, and it's the same brand that I paid last year, or not even a year ago, 6 months ago, over $1,000 to get my footage back because the card just had an error. Do not ever use that. Ever. Considering that I paid $90 for a card like that. Professional, high quality, and 2 have broken in a row, and I've never had SD card problems in my entire life. That says a lot about that company. I'm gonna call them up when I'm done this mukbang. I want my money, you know, and it's priceless. They can't pay me enough money in the world to get back the footage I may have just lost right now. It's priceless, you know? They could give me $1,000 to fly back to Thailand to refilm the same damn thing, and guess what? It's not the same. It's not the moment. You capture the magic in a photo, in a video, and that's it. I'm so mad. But they at least better pay me for the cards back. I'm gonna give them a call after this video. Oh, I am livid. So I don't know if you saw the beginning of my Chipotle video. And I was talking about some great stuff. Oh my god, I'm mad. I'm gonna take, if I get that to work, I'm gonna take everything off of it, throw it in the trash. Where's the manager? Now. Excuse me, no. I would like to speak to a supervisor immediately. Transfer me now. Ugh. So mad. Well, hello. Hello. Oh my god, please. Oh my god. Well, we were reading off my notes here about an American that went to an isolated island off the coast of India, one of the last primitive tribes in the world, and possibly affected them with all his diseases and pathogens. They have no immunity. And the only reason he went there, it was illegal, he still went there to convert them to Christianity. These are indigenous people who believe in the stars, who have many gods, who worship the water and plants. And you think making them believe what you believe is more important? It's no different than vegans saying, you're a murderer because you don't eat what we eat. It's no different than the Muslims, not all of them, but the extremists that have come from that religion that are bombing people, hijacking planes to make a statement, to spread a message of you're wrong for not having our point of view. That is the essence of evil in this world. It happens with Muslims, happens with Christians, happens with vegans. I mean, you should be allowed to believe what you want to believe, and that's it. Oh. I'm really not that angry about the story. I mean, I think he got what he deserved. I know it's sad, but good. I hope they killed him the moment he set foot. He could have destroyed hundreds or thousands. I don't know how many people live in that tribe. Thousands of people for his own arrogance. Good. That's all I gotta say. Good. I'm really not that mad about that story. I'm more mad about my SD card. Ugh. God, now I'm angry eating. I'm sorry, I can't take it. I can't moan and groan. I'm so scared about my card. I'm gonna cry. Please, Lord Jesus, please. Oh my god. Oh my god. If I have to send that to repair, I want to make them pay for the repair. That company. We're not gonna do it. Oh, I'm just so furious. I just snorted, I'm sorry. Yeah, so that was my notes. That's current events. What do you think? Do you think... See, the only people that would agree with him are people who are like him. That's the sad thing. If you have people, which you do see, defending him, he was doing the Lord's work. He's the most selfless person. He risked his own life to spread the message of the Lord. It's like his own life. You selfish little POS. He risks everyone's lives on that island. Like, people like that can't think outside of their own brain. It's all about them and their ideas and their beliefs and their religion and their right, and everyone else is wrong. And even if they put other people at risk, and put them in jeopardy of dying, it's still a virtuous thing because they're doing it in the name of the Lord. That is wrong. I know it sounds good, but there's not just one religion on this earth. There's not just one language. There's not just one diet. Oh, that's another reason I was really fed up with the vegan thing. People will be like, oh, he stopped being vegan for money. Oh, he stopped being vegan. He was never really vegan. People have no idea the amount of brainwashing I went through. And no, I did not go vegan for money. When I stopped being vegan, I was barely making $300 on YouTube. It was like, it was not, I had no idea that my mukbang channel would go up. Anyways, I actually just did an interview for Men's Health magazine. They asked me about my journey. And I was like, look, I stopped being vegan off camera for months before I finally announced it. It was the hardest thing I had ever had to come to terms with. Going against my own beliefs and now questioning it. Feeling like I let down myself, or it was terrible. And it happened around the time that I was being a YouTuber. So it was like, no one saw. You guys, you have to remember, we're real people behind the camera. Did I eat that whole thing? I did. I ate that whole cheese quesadilla. Let's finish this as well. Lord Jesus, please say a prayer. That I can get that footage back. We had so much to talk about today. We talked about the Mason State lesbians. We talked about all this stuff. It is hard to be angry when things taste so good. Oh, look at that. These are very salty. I'm kind of over the chips. I'm glad I got them. That was my first time ever buying chips from Chipotle. Delicious. Guacamole, mozzarella cheese, chicken, white rice, not brown rice, white rice. I can't get into brown rice. Have you guys ever tried brown rice? Now, I see both sides of the argument. People say it's healthier because it's brown and not processed. The other side, which I think I agree with more, it's worse because it has arsenic. So the benefits of eating the fact that it's unprocessed outdo the, are outdone by the negatives, which is the arsenic. It's also harder to digest. And on top of it, it's just not enjoyable. I don't know how people enjoy brown rice. Listen, you have to enjoy your food. You have to enjoy your life. White rice is soft on the intestines. It's easy to digest. White rice is soft on the digestive tract. It's easy to digest. Soft on the intestines. It actually is enjoyable to eat. And it has lower arsenic levels. People don't eat rice for nutrition anyway. You have to consider what you're eating it for. You know, are you eating it for calories, for energy? Or are you eating it for nutrition? Because not all your food has to be nutritious. You only need so much vitamin C a day. You only need so much B2 a day. You only need so much iron a day. After that, you're still hungry. I mean, imagine if you just ate the nutrients. Then you're missing all your calories for energy. So white rice, I think rice in general, don't worry if it's like not, I think white rice is neutral. It's not super healthy because there's nothing in it. There's no vitamins or nutrients, but it's not unhealthy. It's a very neutral thing to the body. Whereas arsenic, brown rice, I think you're doing more harm than good. Because you don't eat rice for nutrients anyway. You're eating it for energy, to fuel yourself, carbohydrates. That's my beliefs. But if you disagree, that is fine. Let me know in the comments. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, just based on what I've learned, that's the conclusion I've come to. I'm getting full. It was very good. That guacamole is so worth it. It's like $1 or $2 more. It might be $1 more. It better not be more than $2 more for a scoop of damn guacamole, but you never know in this world. I mean, I just saw the total. The total was about $14. I didn't really pay attention because I knew obviously I knew I had enough money for a Chipotle meal, so I wasn't like, do I have 99 cents more for, I don't remember how much it costs more. I'm sorry. I'm usually very aware of that, but I woke up this morning, I looked at the Chipotle menu online, I'm like, oh, I can get anything, it's fine. It's relatively cheap, whereas if I go to Olive Garden, or Red Lobster, or even just like Chili's, you know, that's a whole different story. There I'm looking at a $50 meal. Oh, then I have to, like, you know, really narrow down what's worth getting. When it comes to fast food, that's kind of different. Yeah, that's just, you know, where I'm at. So anyways, oh, is that food? No. Excuse me. Nick, edit that part out. Oh wait, I was gonna say I was doing no editing. I'm not editing, so I just farted, sorry. Yeah, no editing. It's just, this is my goal for my channel, right? So I'm posting every single day from now until the end of Christmas. Well, end of December. And I said, I'm doing a challenge where I don't edit. And I don't really do that much editing, but I might take out something like a fart. Sometimes I leave them in because they're pretty comical, but that one was just nasty. That was disgusting. But it's at the end of the meal, so no one really watched. That's why I didn't want, excuse me, I didn't want beans. See, I have gas coming up this way too. I didn't want beans. Okay, one more chip because it's in front of me. You know, you eat the food because it's just there. It tastes like popcorn. Oh, these are corn chips. Yeah. Corn chips. Corn chips. Corn chips. No more soda. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, well, that's all I have to say. Was there food in my mouth when I was doing that? I'm so sorry. Nah. Let me see nothing but food in me. I'm so sorry. Well, this was delicious. Please, oh God, I'm gonna say a prayer. If you don't know what happened, well, obviously you won't. No one's gonna know what happened. God, I filmed like maybe 25, half an hour on that card. And then it was recording and all of a sudden just said error. So that means it may have not saved what I had recorded. I don't know why it went to error. So this video is gonna be messed up now. I am so sorry. And now it's just gonna look like I'm an angry bee. I'm not trying to be an angry bee. I'm very happy. I was happy until my card broke. Gosh, I feel like crying. Oh my God. Do not buy this brand. That's it. I'm gonna get the card right now. No editing, right? Yeah. Let's see what I'm doing. You guys, my card. Oh my God. Don't look at my rolls. I am fucking pissed. And yes, I just did say fuck. Oh my God. So I was recording. You can't even see me. Ugh. Hello. Focus on my face. Oh, I'm so upset. Oh my God. So I had just filmed this wonderful Chipotle. I stuffed myself for you. I'm literally gonna get fat. I ate this whole thing. I ate an entire cheese quesadilla and I ate almost all my chips. Well, half the chips. And so I'm filming and I'm saying all my great stories. You can't see me because of the damn lighting. And I'm filming and I'm doing all of my stories and I'm talking about so much good stuff and I'm so happy to be with you. And I'm filming and it's at the 20-minute mark and all of a sudden it just says error. And it shut off. I'm like, what the hell? So I turn it off and turn it back on. And it's like, error, memory card locked. So I take it out. It was already unlocked. So I locked it and then unlocked it again, put it back in. And they didn't save anything I was recording. No. Oh, gosh, I feel so sad. It's just, you know, I'm obviously hungry and I eat anyway, but I go above and beyond because this is what I do for a living. You know, this is what I do to please you. And I stuff myself because I know you get enjoyment out of it. So I'm like really full right now and I ate all this food for nothing. I mean, if it were up for me, I would not have gone out and bought Chipotle, but I do it to please you guys, and it's also for my job, and I'm not trying to make you feel guilty. No, I'm just letting you know this is why I'm sad. Because I want to eat this way normally. And I even had my notes here for things I want to talk about. And didn't save anything. Oh my God. Don't buy that card. Damn fucking Lexar, L-E-X-A-R, professional. More like ghetto. That's not a professional card, that's a ghetto card. That is the second time. The first time it broke in Asia. And I lost all my footage. I had to pay over $1,000 to get that back. Now, this card, same problem, same brand. I've never had problems with SD cards in my entire life. I'm so sad. No. Whatever. Maybe I'm being true, but you don't understand. It's because I'm very full right now. I just ate all this food, and I feel like I wasted my digestion. I'm so full. No. What the fuck? I hate this card. I'm gonna call their whatchamacallit. I'm gonna call their customer service right after it's done. I'm basically taking everything off that card and put it on my computer. I'm gonna fucking throw that in the trash. I'm gonna call their customer service and I'm gonna be livid. Do you want to hear me? Do you want to listen to me? Oh, maybe I can't record people's conversations. That's illegal. But they record mine. Do you always hear, you know, when you call the bank or something, they're always like, this may be recorded for quality assurance. Well, they better assure my ass, that's for sure. They better give me my money back for these cards. Oh my God. I want them to pay for my Chipotle meal too. $15, please. Oh, I'm so mad. It's just the worst feeling. It's the worst. It's, you know, you probably think I'm being dramatic, I'm being ungrateful. Here's the thing, no. Here's how you can relate. If you're a kid, you work really, really hard on a school assignment. You know, I was recording for a half an hour, plus I had to spend money to get on the gas to get there to buy it, plus I had to pay for the food, and then I had to drive all the way back. I wrote notes, I prepared in my head last night, I brainstormed some stories I wanted to talk about. So it's like doing homework. You're thinking, you're using your brain, you're spending money. Well, I don't know if you spend money for your homework, but yes, I prepared. And imagine if you spent, I don't know, a half hour writing something and the computer crashes. And when you go to turn it back on, it's gone and you have to start all over. Now do that. Now imagine that you fill up your stomach with junk food and you spent money on doing that. Imagine how you would feel. I'm just so mad. It didn't save anything. Oh. I'm just, I don't even know what to say. Gosh, and that was my thumbnail too. So basically I changed my memory cards and I got a different one. Look at all these memory cards I have. I have lots of different memory cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I have more in the drawer. Because these mukbangs are not just like a little do-to-do. You know, they're an hour long sometimes, especially if there's a recipe. Oh my God, we're talking about over an hour worth of footage for one video. So I changed my memory cards and I got a different one and I just finished the mukbang and all I did was complain. So now people are gonna feel like I'm ungrateful, and I'm not ungrateful. You just don't understand where I'm coming from. Oh, and I'm so full. Oh my God. I ate all this food for nothing. And that's where my thumbnail was. The first card that got messed up. Once it's done importing, how much time do I have? I mean, you don't even understand. It takes me sometimes a half hour just to get this through. Like, how much time is left? No, it's not saying. Oh, only 2 minutes left, okay. Well, it's been going for a good 10-15 minutes. That's just for two clips. One's 6 minutes, one's 5 minutes. Okay. You guys, once that's done, I'm giving them a ring-a-ling-a-ling, and I'm gonna bitch. I want them to give me refunds for that order. And I'm never using them again. That is a disgusting, terrible brand.